Hey traders, what's up? This is the watch list video for Tuesday, April 5th. What looks like a pretty nice pop in the SPY today. When you go to an intraday, it had most of its move, I would say, in the first 30 to 40 minutes, and then it was the slowest grind higher you've ever seen. So it looks like a nice day, but overall for day traders like myself, there was not a lot of opportunity. Kevin P did come up with a couple interesting ideas today. NRGV, which he identified was strong early, just kind of said, okay, topped out at 18 right here. If it flags for a little bit, the daily chart's interesting if it breaks 18. So it breaks 18 right there, and in 10 minutes goes to 1879 before kind of falling apart. So there could have been some money made there, but I did next to nothing today myself. He also called TKAT over 425 when it looked about like this. It topped out at basically 424-ish, and Friday's high was 429. NFT play, so 425 break, which happened right there. Within 10 minutes, it's up to 473 and actually went a little bit higher than that. So, I mean, a couple ways to make money today, brought to you by Kevin P. But I did next to nothing. I just didn't fall in love with anything. And I'm kind of the mindset that you only need a couple good trades, each week to make a good living. So I'm not going to nickel and dime myself when there's not a lot of opportunity, right? So for me, I need there to be an A+ setup, that I'm kind of in love with, and maybe some passion behind it too. And I just didn't see a whole lot of that today. So I think there'll be plenty of opportunity this week. I do have some setups that I really like going into tomorrow. So here they are. GGPI, looking for a possible continuation play. Nice breakout in that one today. GREE, looking for a third day play. It's GREE, had that big pop on Friday. Kind of a quiet inside day today, looking for a third day play there. NEGG kind of has a handsome chart here. Big volume about a week ago. 39 million shares, and it popped to 848, put in a lower high right around 8, slightly over 8, 807. A couple days later, came back down, and now it's starting to curl back up. Certainly worth keeping an eye on. I like the daily chart a lot. LILM, back here in early March, topped out at 510 today, hit 514. Certainly above today's high. It's interesting. DATS, you know what? I like this, but I needed to clear 3. So I'm going to call this long if it breaks 3 with some passion, with some volume. NNOX is just holding up really well, so I'm going to put that on watch. Remember, I make my money between the bells, so I'm not in anything right now. I'm in cash every night, so keep that in mind. I'm looking for stuff that might give me a trade tomorrow. LGVN had a massive move, then a gap up, closed at kind of equilibrium on Friday. And it's starting to roll over, but we really wanted that one to come in before we get long. So I'm going to put that on long watch with a potential kind of bounce play setup tomorrow. We'll see if we get it. ATER, big breakout today. Closing off of its highs, though. We're going to keep our eyes on that one. ALLG bounce play. This has fallen from 28.44 down to 12-ish in about 5 sessions. So that goes on bounce watch. FRGE, kind of the same thing. This has fallen from, let me get the numbers, 47.50 down to 23.20 in a few sessions. And then IGMS popped to over 35 and has been bleeding lower ever since on declining volume. So there's 3 bounce plays that I like the looks of. And here's one more, JBHT. All the truckers are really, really beaten up, and a much more narrow range than it had Friday. Certainly goes on bounce watch for today, or for tomorrow, sorry. And then lastly, believe it or not, Carnival Cruise Line, CCL, which I never trade this thing, but they did have a nice sounding headline in After Hours, and I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like their heaviest booking week in the company history they just experienced. So that's kind of interesting, and you expect the cruise ships to be pretty beaten up with what everything's been going on over the past few years. So anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on that. You can watch the other cruise lines as well. And we'll add gappers to this list in the pre-market. Should be plenty to trade tomorrow. Hopefully today was pretty boring, and I'll see you guys in the chat room in the morning.